I was doing an event and something went wrong with my lens. It could not focus. Everything was blurred. The day before that, we had a small shoot, like a short film, and I was working with other videographers, other directors, and they used my equipment. I don't know what they did or what they didn't do, but the next day, my lens could not focus on nothing. I don't know what happened. And I needed to use that lens, the focal length, for what I was specifically for what I was trying to do. And it won't focus. Thank God I had another one. Yeah. My name is Cyril Amani. Welcome back to one of these. Doubling up is not a flex. It's not to show that you have two of each or two of something or you have more of something. No, it's a security. It's your security. In my case, I was doing a wedding and my lens would not work. And I'm in the bridal suite and my lens would not focus. So you see what I'm saying? Like at that time, you really not worried about flexing. You need some type of security when you walk up in there. You want to make sure if my camera don't work, I have something that might work. Similar to the camera that I have. You don't have to have the same stuff. You can have a camera that shoots in 4K, but also you can also have another camera similar but shoots in 1080. Post results, you can pull almost the same thing and people are not able to tell which one is which. I'll give you an example. The day that my lens started acting up, I was in a bridal suite. I could not focus on nobody. I could not even focus on the jewelry. So I'm trying to get a glimpse of the jewelry, like the watches, the necklace, the shoes, all that, you know, the basic stuff you get in a bridal suite. And I could not I couldn't pull focus on these things because my camera wouldn't focus. I have the 24 to 70 f4. Also have the 24 to 70 f2.8, which is a better lens, a more expensive lens, and a more crisp lens. These are two lenses of the same focal length. One is just more crisp than the other one. The one that I was having issues with the 24 to 70 f4. I don't know what they did the day before, but it won't pull focus. I don't know if they dropped it. I don't know what they did, but it just won't focus on anything. And normally I don't use the other lens because it's the 24 to 70 f2.8 because it's a bigger and heavier lens, especially for my stabilizer. So I like to use the other 24 to 70, which is a cheaper one. Give or take, it's $1,000 cheaper than the other one. So was using the lighter lens and couldn't pull focus, so I had to drop it, pick the other one up, and got, you know, pretty much continue with my day. If I did not have another lens in my backpack, if I just had one lens, I would have been in trouble. Or I probably would have to wait to see what I could do, some type of calibration, or wait till my lens decide to act right, or just sit there and do nothing. And I already got paid. One of the most importance of doubling up with things is security. You know, you have two cameras, you have two lenses. If you go into shoot something and you have one light, what if you get to where you're doing and your light don't work? And this happens a lot. Your light just pick a day that it don't work or it blew. I have a flash that go with my camera, and for some reason I have this habit of leaving the batteries in the flash even when I'm done. But although that's when I started using them, when I was using them cheap flashes. When you leave the batteries, it depends on the battery as well. I left this battery in this flash and I left it in my bag. 2 weeks later, I'm trying to use this flash and I go to turn it on. It turned on, fine. But it started doing this jittery stuff, like it'll just flicker. So I said, okay, maybe my battery's bad. Let me go replace it. Now open the battery port, and behold, all 4 of the battery is burnt. It's not burnt to the point of, okay, it won't work. It's burnt like it's black. It's like black around all the spots. Apparently they were bad batteries. I left them and they were burnt. So the flash pretty much fried the battery, or the battery fried the flash. I don't know who fried each other, but they were fried. So I had to drop the flash and pick up the other flash, which is the young new flash, the one that I use for all the events. The reason why, like I said, if you watch the other video, I don't use the other one because it runs through battery fast. So I try to use the cheaper flash sometimes just so I can conserve battery, you know. But thank God, goodness, I had the other one. So I just pretty much picked up the other flash, snapped into my camera, and I was good to go. Just having double the equipment, it'll help you in some sticky situations. You know, like I've had times where my laptop just froze. It just won't work. And not just because it just won't work or become defective. Like sometimes I have I'm doing Final Cut Pro, I'm editing a video right here. And I'm taking my time. You know, I'm trying to take my precious time trying to edit this video. And I don't want to rush. I'm taking my time because I'm still getting more information. For example, it was a music video that took 2 to 3 days to shoot. It wasn't like it took 2 to 3 days to shoot. It's just the client just kept adding stuff. The first shot was just done, basic and simple. The next shot, he said he wants to add some models. Then the third shot, he said he wants some drone shots. So mind you, I already have in my editing software, you know, Final Cut Pro. I'm rolling, I'm adding stuff to it. So every day we adding stuff. We shooting new scenes and every day. But then I had something else that I needed to edit like fast. Guess what? I could not just take that off of my Final Cut Pro just to take it off the window and say, oh, delete all this stuff, let me edit this. No, I was halfway done. So guess what? I went back to my old MacBook Pro. I was able to go in as guest, did like a free 30-day free trial, and I was able to edit the other video, and I was done in 3 hours. If you're a YouTuber, you want to have more than one mic. Like I have this one right here recorded, and I have another one right here. You want to have 2 of everything, kind of like, because it's just it comes in handy. Just having that extra support system, just having that extra support, because you don't know the day that one of your equipment is gonna give out, and it's not just saying because it's cheap or it's fake. It's an equipment. It's electronics. Electronics do blow out. Electronics do get old. Electronics do get defective. And you just don't want to have one and wait till that one day when it becomes defective and you are stuck. When you go out to events, you want to have 2 memory cards, at least 2 memory cards. I don't care what you're shooting. You're going out to shoot an event, and you have a previous event that you forgot to upload, or you forgot to put in your hard drive. So you have a full SD card of old events that has not been backed up, has not been uploaded to your flash drive. And now you have this new event. What are you gonna do? I go out with 2 tripod stands. I go out with at least 2 cameras. I go out with at least 2 lenses. I go out with more than 2 lights. You know, I go out with everything more. I'll go out with more of everything. I'd rather not end up using the other stuff than having to need them. You want to go out to get something done, and you realize you don't have enough of your equipment. That's actually worse than having more. I know they say less is more, but when you're rendering service like that, or rendering services like that, you need more. Just double up at all times. You don't know when you're going to need that extra camera that you never use. Just make sure you always have it on you. Make sure you have that extra camera, that extra light, that extra SD card, that extra everything. If you can. That's if you can. That's it. That's the video. That's the word. That's the caption. That's everything. I appreciate it. The comments, the likes, everything. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all have a good one.